What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm back in the woods today. We're going to look for some sheds again. Not much has changed since the last time we were out weather-wise. Still a bunch of snow you can see behind me. It's mid-20s today, so not too bad. A little bit of sun, but there are some clouds rolling in, so I think it'll be good conditions. I did bring the binos today, and we're going to see if we can go out there and maybe find something. I don't know. If nothing else, we'll do a little scouting and get some more spots figured out, see where the tracks are, and get them lined up for the next couple weeks once the snow starts melting off. But it's mid-February, so it's still pretty early, but you never know. I see guys pulling sheds, so we could luck into one today. But I'm not going to waste a lot of time talking to you guys. I'm just going to get out in the woods and get looking, and we might go over some of the stuff we did last time. I'm just going to take a quick run through it with the binos, see what I can see, and then we'll head off to another spot of the farm here and see if we can find something. But I did have a good time when I pulled in. I didn't get the camera out, but there were a couple deer standing right here, so kind of like seeing them. But I know there's a bunch around. There's tons of tracks, fresh tracks. So we'll get in the woods and see what we can get finding. Hopefully I can pick something up for you guys and make it a little more exciting this time. But I'll do my best anyways. We'll see. Catch up with you guys in a little bit. I just wanted to show you guys this rub here. Look at this thing. Just shredded. It's just destroyed. Took a little aggression there. That's one of these locust trees with the thorns, and for whatever reason, maybe they're just the right size, but it seems like the deer really like to rub them. So I know there's quite a few in this little patch of locusts. They're kind of an invasive, I think, but nice seeing rubs on them. This thing is just ripped up, shredded, so kind of cool. But I was just walking up one of these trails here and trying to see if I could maybe see something popping out. I know I'd have a hard time finding smaller sheds, I think, right now, but with the amount of snow we have, but the caliber of ones that I'm really looking for would stick out, I think. So that's what I keep telling myself. There's another nice rub right over here, but we're gonna keep moving up through here. I just had to show you that rub. I thought that was pretty cool. Well, guys, I don't know if you can see it, but right there's a part of a dead deer. I see the spine and stuff. Looks like I don't see any antlers, so I'm not sure what it was. It's hard to tell, but it is just across the property line. I'm on the property I have permission on, and that's on the other side, so I'm not going to go over there. But it does look like that's the first one, I guess, first dead deer this year. I didn't notice it last time, and I'm cruised up through the same stuff that I covered before. You can't really see much behind me right now, I guess, but I'm just kind of rolling through these tracks and trails and just trying to stick on those. Just walked the high ground. I maybe spent 15 minutes walking through this, but it's just such a good spot. I have to hit it. It's like low-hanging fruit. There's always seems like there's something there, but I'm pretty much done here now. I think I'm going to move on to the other spot then that I want to hit, but I just had to take a run through. Like I said, I can't pass this place up because I've had such good success. So that being the case, it's still pretty snowy, and not much has changed since last time when we came through here a week or so ago. So I'm just going to leave it alone, and we'll move on to the next spot that we want to hit and kind of scout that out, and maybe we can find one there in that low-hanging fruit area, so to speak. So we'll take a trail over there and we'll get cracking, and I'll show you guys what I find. Well, it really looks like there's a lot of deer sign down in this creek bottom. I just came across the creek, which is frozen, thankfully, but I see a ton of trails here. I mean, they're all over the place, going every direction, so that's a good sign. I think this will be something I'll keep marked in my memory for the next couple weeks, and we'll come back in here once the snow starts to disappear. But for now, I'm just kind of sticking to these trails. It's deep enough and crusty enough off the deer trails that it's hard to walk, so just sticking on the trails, which makes sense anyways, and I'll keep going up this hill and kind of up on top, and then that's where I want to do a little bit better looking. So we'll kind of just breeze past this. I kind of want to keep it a little lower impact too. I mean, I know you scare deer, but I'm trying not to bump too many out of here in case there is one that's got antlers barely hanging. So we'll do that, and catch up with you guys in a little bit here. Whew, my heart just stopped, guys. I think I might see a big one. If it's not, I'm having a heart attack for nothing. Just happened to look over and I see a big antler sticking out here. Ooh, actually, I see another one there. Well, let's grab this. I don't like the looks of this. It looks like it's all chewed up. Oh yeah, Sweet. Got chewed up. That one tine is all chewed, but that's a good looking antler. I think that's the match to the other side that's laying right up here. Man, that sucker here was, I would have never spotted it had it not been for the other one laying in the trail. So I've just talked to you guys down in the bottom, and here's the other one. Sweet. Yes. Oh man. Ooh, it's kind of frozen down. Oh, he's got split brows. There's like 3 of them there. Well, sweet. That's a good looking deer. He's already getting chewed up. Typically I don't see him getting chewed up so much down here, but I don't know. They must be hungry this winter. Good thing I did come out here. But that looks like a match to me. I can't. Let me see if I can lay him up here a little bit better in a spot where you guys can get a better look. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. I think she's a match. She dropped right next to each other too, so I would expect them to match, but awesome. Man, I'm pumped about that. Yes, that's sweet. A nice matching set. Oh man, that's a good looking deer too. That makes me excited for next year. It'll be a nice deer. Awesome. Sweet. Oh, that makes me real happy. I like that. Oh man, well, I'm just gonna keep cruising regardless. We've got places to go, but now having a couple nice antlers under the belt makes me feel real good. Wish that darn tine, it looks like it was actually busted off. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see, looks like it was like an older break there, and then the mice and stuff started chewing on it, squirrels, but same with and they just started getting the tip there. They didn't get everything else, so that's good. But yeah, that's looking good. Sweet. I'll have to look at trail cam pics and see if I got anything of this guy. I probably do. I would think I've got pics of him with that split brow there and stuff. It would have been pretty easy to distinguish. So I'm pumped up about this. Very excited. Thought it might be a little early, but hey, we're on the board, guys. That is sweet. So hopefully I can find some more stuff, keep you guys into a little bit of excitement here, but I'm pumped up, man. As soon as I saw that beam sticking up over here on this trail, man, my heart stopped. So it's good. It's been a while. Last year I didn't get much shed hunting in. My son found that match set. You guys saw the video, I'm sure, but if not, go back and look at last year's shed hunt videos, and then yeah, we'll keep going. I'd be pumped up to find something else today, but it's already been a huge success. So I'll show these when we get back to the vehicle. I'll lay them out and you can see them a little bit better, clean them off. But let's keep moving. I just kept following those trails a little ways, and I made it back in the woods a little further, and for sure I found a nice bedding spot here. I can probably see 20 beds right around me, and they're all really sunk in to the snow, so they continually use them, and a ton of tracks. So this is a good spot. I don't know what's bedding here or anything, but I'm gonna just kind of do a quick eyeball around. The snow is still so darn deep that, you know, even finding that one antler, just the tip of the main beam was sticking out, and maybe one tine, the tip of that, and you know, may have been dropped a while ago, but I don't know. I don't expect to find a whole lot in this deep snow unless it's laying in a bed or on a trail. So I'm just gonna kind of quick eyeball it and keep on moving. I'm probably 2/3 of the way to where I want to be to check out the food source that is those little trees with the berries on. So we'll get up there. It's just up on top of the ridge. We're 2/3 of the way up or so, but I just wanted to show you guys, you know, kind of what I'm seeing here, and I'll spin you around so you can look at my ugly face. But here's the, you know, there's some beds in here. Some of these are a little older. Some look a little more fresh. There's a ton of fresh tracks in here, so I know that they're definitely using it. But yeah, just a ton of beds in here. You can see them. Some are real fresh. But anyhow, I won't spend too much time here. I'm just gonna take a quick look and keep moving up the hill. Now we're just finally getting to where I wanted to be. It took a little while to get up the hill, but now you can see all around me, so kind of pan here, are tons of these trees with those little apples, flowering crabs or whatever on them. So it's already looking good. I can see the ground's just ripped up, shredded. There's tracks everywhere. So I would think if a good sized antler's laying in here, I would be liable to see it with the way it's packed down. I know that's not the case necessarily, but gives me high hopes. So I'm gonna roll through all this stuff, just kind of a quick check, because I know I'll be back once the snow starts melting. But go through there today. Maybe I'll spot one hanging out, and I'll show you guys that. I won't waste a lot of your time, so we'll just go through there quick, and if I see something interesting or whatever, or something that's really ripped up, I'll show you, but I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Well, I've almost cruised through what I want to look at up here. You can see that they're still pretty good sign, but it doesn't look like as much activity as by the cornfield. So, and that makes sense, I guess. That corn's really easy pickings, but I think there's enough up here where a guy should find a shed once the snow starts to melt. It's awful deep. I'm out of breath just walking through it in the open. It's, you know, getting close to knee, between ankle and knee, somewhere in the middle of your shins, but and crusty, so it's kind of difficult. But I was just going to show you this spot. You know, it's just kind of a typical example. They've picked on this tree and been up here digging. It seems like every one of these trees that has those little apples on gets shredded pretty good. But I'm gonna work my way back out now, and when I get out there, if I don't see anything in the meantime, I'll catch you guys and wrap this video up when I get out, so give you a little bit better look at these antlers maybe. But I'll catch you guys in just a little bit here. Well, I wasn't gonna break in and show you anything I didn't think was cool, but I think that's pretty sweet. That vine looking tree, but it went all the way around like a corkscrew around this little branch. So I just had to break in and show you that. Well, we made it back out, didn't find anything else, but here's a little bit better look at these antlers that I promised you guys. Still got to clean some of the snow off, but good looking deer. I mean, nice to find one like that. He's got good beams and it's cool splits. So I appreciate you guys joining me today. I had a really good time going out. I was pumped to find these sheds, and it was just a great day to be out in the woods, super quiet. But if you guys are new, please subscribe. We got a lot of stuff coming up, a whole bunch of shed hunting, tons of other things going, so it should be exciting. But I appreciate you guys joining me, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.